here and YouTube right there. Oh, and 59 seconds left in this mix that I'm got going on right now. So, and then I'll do this entertainment thing, and then we'll chat it up for a bit before I have to leave you, bid you adieu, bid you adieu. It's good to hear from y'all. I saw that the ladies from the Revolution went to his memorial. That was, Wendy and Lisa. And he said the whole band was getting back together to console each other. That's a tough thing, man, on lots of different levels, right? Tough thing. Unexpected. Everybody got caught off guard. And maybe even Prince was caught off guard. I don't know. That we'll never know. But, all right, I'm going in. Gird your loins. That's the 5 o'clock mixtape, DJ Mr. E on Smooth R&B 105.7. On your Smooth Ride Home, it's Tony Scott. Time for Tony's Tea. Look at some entertainment headlines that grabbed my attention today. And Prince, if you don't know, was cremated on Saturday. The location of his remains will be kept private, and they need to be because there are crazy people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Now, it seems that Prince may have died without leaving a will. If that's the case, his 6 siblings, even the half-brothers and sisters, could be split in the estate. Now, the issue of a will reportedly was brought up to Prince over the years several times, but he never really had an interest in having one written, so reports go. Now, if there is no will, under Minnesota law, his siblings, the closest living relatives, would share equally in his estate. Prince had 8 brothers and sisters, 2 are deceased, and only Tycho was a full sibling, but children of deceased siblings also get a full share. That's, again, under Minnesota law. And everybody, whether you're half sibling or not, you get a whole share. So, Billy Paul passed away yesterday at the age of 81. His manager, Beverly Gay, said Billy Paul was diagnosed with cancer and hospitalized last week at Temple University Hospital, and he passed at his home in New Jersey yesterday. Of course, he's known for the classic song Me and Mrs. Jones. And Ludacris now has Georgia's new football coach, Kirby Smart, saying he knows why they call Luda Ludacris, because he's crazy. The university paid Luda $65,000 to perform for 15 minutes. Plus, there was a rider that required a meal for 10, 1 loaf of bread, whole grain, the highest grain count possible, organic creamy peanut butter, organic jelly, strawberry or grape. There's a whole list of this stuff, and you can see it all for yourself at krnb.com. That's the T on Smooth R&B 105.7.
All the radio stations.
Yes.
You're listening to
So, this Prince thing. Now, supposedly, I saw another report about him having financial issues the last few years. I think most people knew that he had financial issues, right? I had read about that a while back. Yeah, well, you know what? I think it would be great for the Revolution to get back together for a tribute show for Prince. I think that'll happen. I think that's in the works. I think that'll happen. Can you imagine how many people would come to perform a tribute to Prince? I mean, from all genres of music, that would be just crazy. That has to be streamed on because a lot of people can't go, but a lot of people would probably pay to watch it on the internet. Or one person could just stream it on Periscope or Facebook and everybody could watch it and save the money. I don't know, whatever you want to get over or something like that. So, but yeah. But it's interesting how there's with his siblings. I didn't realize he had 8 half siblings. 2 of them passed, so there's only 6 remaining. And his sister Tyka, I knew about Tyka, but under Minnesota law, everybody gets a share. Wow. Unless he specifically, in his will, well, he didn't have a will, right? That's the thing. He didn't have a will. So under Minnesota law, that's what happened. Whether he wanted it to happen that way or not, that's interesting. No, we won't be doing a tribute to Billy Paul. No. It'd be, Billy Paul, Me, Mrs. Jones, of course. And then he had another song called Let's Make a Baby. And I can't remember any of the other songs. I probably would if somebody brought them up, but I just, everybody remembers Me, Mrs. Jones, and that's pretty much it. So, I don't know. That's not going to happen. I can't see that. I can't see that going on. I don't see that happening at all. But, yeah, Billy Paul. 81. He was born in 1934. Talk about a full life. My goodness. Rest in peace, Billy Paul. Well done, mister. Well done. You know what? I have a Billy Paul live CD where he did I think it's like 11 or 12 minute version, I think, of Me and Mrs. Jones. I mean, he made that baby go for a while. so yeah. Yeah, man. I forgot all about that till you just said that. Yeah. Me and Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. Wonder whatever happened to Mrs. Jones. You know, they could make a movie based off that song. You know, there have been movies made based off of songs. So I'm surprised that hasn't. Well, every movie about infidelity is Me and Mrs. Jones, right? But they could call this one Me and Mrs. Jones. And maybe the lead character could be a guy named Billy Paul. I don't know. That'd be pretty awesome. I'd watch that. Maybe. Sort of, kind of. Did y'all check out Lemonade over the weekend? Beyonce's album that's now on iTunes. I have to admit I did not. Me and Mrs. Jones. What was Mrs. Jones' first name? What do you think Mrs. Jones' first name was? Was it Helen? Was it Jan? Was it Phyllis? What do you think Mrs. Jones, in your mind, what do you picture Mrs. Jones' first name being? I wonder what Bertha? Really? Bertha Jones? You tagged her Bertha? Oh, man, come on. You tagged her Bertha Jones? Anyway, this beehive thing has gotten ridiculous. They went after. I didn't quite understand. Maybe y'all could explain it to me. Whether you're watching on Facebook, thanks for that. Periscope, thank you for that. Or YouTube Live, thanks for that. With Beyonce, the Beehive is her nation of followers. They're loyal to a fault, and apparently they decided that Rachel Roy was the Becky with the good hair that Beyonce was referring to in her album, not even knowing that was like a real situation or not. I mean, you know, Beyonce could say it's a real situation, don't mean it is. I mean, you know, it's funny, when it comes to people that we're loyal to, that we follow, that Beyonce gives no dams about, that we will defend her to the very end. That's incredible. And then they get it wrong. For some of them got it wrong and went after Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray's probably cooking in their home going, what? Wait, what? What did I do? What? I've never even met Jay-Z. Get out of here. It's like, God. I don't know. People like to speculate and assume that they know the message behind a song. You think you know. You don't know. You never know. Nobody ever knows. You know, until that person says, right? What did the Carly Simon song, if you're like a serious old music head, You're So Vain, she didn't say who that song was about until the last few years, and that song was like 40, 50 years old. And she never said it was about somebody. And she finally said who it was about, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was never about anybody. And then she decided, you know what, everybody keeps saying who's this about, let me just make up somebody and just throw it on them. I don't know. We'll never know. You like to take people at their word, but we don't live in that world anymore. I mean, we really don't. So this week is a cleansing week for me on my weight loss program with Slim for Life. So this week, I'm supposed to have like a half a grapefruit 3 times a day, every meal. The grapefruit is the devil's fruit, right? Because the grapefruit is the most bitter, vile tasting fruit that I've ever had in my life. I hate grapefruit. I had one for breakfast and I had one for lunch. And I'll have one during dinner. But man, that stuff is crap. Good Lord, that stuff is just bitter. It's bitter and sour. Eesh. I do not like grapefruit. And then the plan calls for like 2 eggs, but I haven't eaten an egg in, man. Reagan might have been, Reagan probably, who was president last time I had an egg? It was before Reagan. I quit eating eggs a long time ago. No, I'm not an egg guy. I am not an egg guy. You know, call me quirky, call me crazy, call me kooky, but no, I'm not that guy. Never have. I just don't like eggs, man. I just do not like eggs. There's 15 people in there. All right, Tracy, thank you so much, man. We got 15 people watching on Facebook. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm not an egg guy, but 233 is what I'm weighing right now. So starting at 257 down to 253, and happy at the progress. But man, this is gonna be a tough week because can't have no beef until like the weekend, and then apparently it's beefapalooza for the weekend as part of this plan. But right now it's gonna have chicken. I can have fish. I'm having fish tonight, but I can only have raw vegetables, so salad. I can't have cooked vegetables. So maybe I'll like chop up some cucumbers or something like that, and then go in on those or something like that. When you have to eat a raw vegetable besides a salad, what else would you suggest? Raw spinach? I don't even like spinach. I don't like cooked spinach. What else? You got a suggestion for me as far as that goes? Because I don't know. I don't. Nah, man. Man. Can't see it. Can't see it happening, man. I just don't see it. Man. I can't see that working out for me. But I'll have to make do with what I got, though. What else? I was watching Scandal, and I got interrupted about halfway through it, so I got to watch it over again because I really didn't get that first half. I was like, okay, where are we now with this? What is? Okay, Olivia Pope is like, she's staying at her daddy's house, sleeping in her bed from when she was 14 or younger. Meantime, there's a flashback when Papa Pope had hair and it was black, and he was beating the crap out of Jake, and Jake's not his real name. Ooh, shocker. But then Charlie's there too. And then Olivia goes for a walk and meets Huck. It's just I gotta watch it again. Because we got to get our show done, our Men on Scandal show. So, what's up, man? What's up, man? How's it going? Everything's good, man. I can't complain. Everything's good. If the Periscope looks a little dark, it's because I forgot to bring my light. I got this thing called a chat light. Have you heard of the chat light? Yeah, Scandal. Based on the first half of the episode I saw, Scandal was booty last week, but I got to watch the rest of it to see where it takes me. So. The week before that, though, man, that was a brutal episode to watch. I don't know if you guys saw the one before. Thwack. That was the name of the episode. Thwack. It's like, whoa, what is that about? But, yeah. So, anyway, let me let you guys go. All right, I know you got things to do, and so do I. So thank you so much for watching Periscope. By the way, Tamir Rice's family is being paid millions of dollars. What was it, $6 million or $3 million? By the city of Cleveland for screwing up and snatching Tamir's life from him. Nobody cares in the world anymore. This is true. This is true. So, anyway, I got to go. So take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon, Periscope. Thanks so much. Okay, and we'll let you go there, and I think we let you go there. There we go.